Hello everyone, welcome to the channel where we provide you with that financial education and information. Now in today's video, we're going to talk about 7 major benefits of infinite banking. And when we talk about infinite banking, we're talking about specifically a private banking system and strategy that it's set up using life insurance. So let's dive into the information, okay? So 7 major benefits. The first thing is liquidity. Liquidity. And what do I mean by that in this particular situation? Liquidity. For me, liquidity means that you can access your money whenever you want for whatever you want. So anytime, without any penalties, right? So think about it. You know, does it make sense that if you put your money into something, there's rules that will penalize you if you take it out before a certain time. So you can't touch it until a certain time. And then other penalties that, hey, you have to take it out by this time. So you're told when you can access your money and when you can't. And you're penalized. You're actually money's actually taken from you if you from your own money if you don't follow the rules. So is that really your money? Not in my opinion. So this particular strategy gives you liquidity, so you can access your money whenever you want for whatever you want without any penalties. Okay, so liquidity is number one, and that's the first thing you should look for when you're looking at anywhere to put your money. Anywhere that you want to park your money or save your money, liquidity should be the main thing you look at first. Next is safety. Your money is safe when you have it in the insurance company because it's not tied, it's not invested, I should say. It's not invested in the stock market. So you'll never lose. All right? So your money is not going to decrease in value due to market volatility. So you can only gain. You can only gain. So if you had $100,000 in there in cash value and you gain $10,000 and now you have 110, you have 110. You can't lose any of that 110. So very important. It's very safe. Okay? So next, you're going to get a good rate of return. All right, I'll just put rate. Good rate. You're going to get a good rate. Unlike the bank where you have your money in there and you're getting less than 1%, why not put your money where banks are putting their liquid safe assets, okay, in the insurance company? So you put your deposits in the bank and then they give you less than 1%, and then they'll take your money and put it in insurance companies and get 5%. Why not skip the middleman and just put your money there instead, right? So it gives you a much better rate than what you get in a bank, with their products, whether it's savings account, CDs, or whatever. So good rate. Next, it has uninterrupted growth. What does that mean? Your money is growing uninterrupted. So when you access your money or use your money as leverage and borrow against it, okay, it still continues to grow. So for example, we'll use the $100,000 example again. If you have $100,000 of cash value in there and you borrow against it $50,000, your $100,000 is still growing, okay? Because you're in fact not touching your money, you're borrowing against it. You're borrowing the insurance company's money. So not like other areas, if you have money in a savings account and you take money out, your growth is interrupted. If you have money in the stock market, right, you have to sell some shares to take some out, that growth is interrupted. You have less in there, so you have to add more again to continue to be where you were at. So that's very powerful. It's uninterrupted growth. It keeps growing even though you leverage the money there and you access it. So very, very important. I don't know any other financial vehicle that actually does this here. Next, you have tax advantage. It's tax advantage or tax favored. And basically, you have the opportunity to actually grow your money. So the premiums that you put in with the interest that's growing there, you're growing that all tax free. You can access it tax free through a policy loan. Okay, so that loan would not be taxed. Loans aren't taxed. You can access it tax free, and you can transfer it. So when you die and it goes to your beneficiary, it actually is transferred to them tax free. So as long as you follow the rules, like you're not over like putting too much funding compared to the amount of insurance that you have in there, amount of life insurance. As long as you follow the IRS rules, you can actually grow your money tax free, access it tax free, and you can transfer it tax free. Okay, so tax favored, big deal. Next benefit is retirement income. You can set this up where actually, especially if you use an IUL, that gives you the opportunity to grow more, have more earnings in there. But you can have retirement income that you cannot outlive because it's funded so much that the uninterrupted growth keeps it growing and you're borrowing against it, and you're going to be able to take money out. And if you live up to 100 or 120 years old, you'll have money still to be used. And when you die, you're still getting a death benefit because you've grown it so much because of the uninterrupted growth with all the compounding interest. It's funded so much that you can borrow against it, and then you don't even have to pay that back until when you die, it's subtracted to your death benefit. So you have income throughout your retirement and you don't have to worry about it. Okay, you'll never run out. So very, very powerful. That's a peace of mind right there. The next thing is the death benefit. Now, when we think about life insurance, we always think about the death benefit. But where do I have this here? Last. Last. That's like the icing on the cake. So this is how powerful this system and this strategy is, because the death benefit is like an icing on a cake. Life insurance, people think automatically about the death benefit, but I mentioned it last year because that's the last thing, because there's so much living benefits to benefit from while you're alive, right? You can rest assured that it's safe. So we'll recap real quick. It's liquid. You can access your money. This is why you're alive. You can access it whenever you want and borrow against it, right? It's liquid, and you don't have to qualify for a loan. You don't have to have a particular credit score. You have control here where you can access it whenever you want. And it's safe. You don't have to worry about it. You have peace of mind. Money is going to grow on your money, and you don't have to worry about losing any. Safety. Has a great rate compared to the bank, 5 times or more than what the bank is giving. Okay, has uninterrupted growth, powerful. No other financial vehicle I know of will do this, where you can actually be able to borrow against your money and your money is still growing like it is here. Okay, so uninterrupted growth, tax advantage. A lot of people, a lot of wealthy people especially, take advantage of this. They'll park their money here because it's tax advantage. You don't have to pay taxes on the growth. You don't have to pay taxes when you access. You don't have to pay taxes when it's transferred to your heirs. And retirement income, again, peace of mind. You can rest assured that you have enough income that you cannot outlive. And then the death benefit. After all that, after all these advantages, you have a death benefit that can be transferred to your heirs tax free. Now they can use that and repeat that cycle again so the money doesn't run out. This is a way to continue to build generational wealth because you live, this is like and. You don't have to choose one or the other. You don't have to choose to wait until you die before you benefit from it. You can live with all these benefits and enjoy them while you're alive, and then when you die you pass it on to your heirs and they could repeat that same process. This is how you build generational wealth. I hope the information was valuable to you guys, and if it was, just do me a favor and click the like button. It doesn't actually cost to do that, so click it if you like it and if it's valuable, and share it with someone else that could benefit from this information as well. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so anytime I drop a video, you'll be one of the first to notify. And if you have a question, you can place it in the comment. I always answer the question, and I'll also leave a link where you can schedule a consultation so we can see where you are at, what's your situation, and how we can help you set up your infinite bank. Until next time, see you soon.